the religion about Jesus and the spirituality of Jesus. Theology talks about the divinity of Jesus and that we must believe on him to be saved. Now, Jesus taught us that we are divine and for us to believe in our innate unity with the Father, with God, with the Spirit of all. And when we do this, when we believe in our innate unity with God, then we will experience the dynamic power to change our life, to change it in ways that are going to bring us higher in every way. The question is often asked, does unity believe that one must make a decision for Christ? And this may surprise some of you, because the answer is yes. Yes. But it must be explained. Now, I know that you all are very interested in how electricity works in your homes. You probably know that there's a line that comes into your house, and then behind your walls there's electricity strung all around and outlets and everything. And since you know all of those things, you know that if you plug something into the outlet or if you turn a switch, all of those wonderful conveniences are yours. When you turn a switch to turn on the light, it's going to light up the house, right? Right. Very convenient. But in the end, in order to have light, you have to turn the switch. You have to turn the switch. And this is what we are about. This is what Jesus came to teach us. He said, turn the switch, because you are the light of the world. Unfortunately, when the average person confesses that Jesus Christ is his personal Savior, we see them in their emotions prostrate in front of Jesus. That is not what Jesus wanted us to do. Jesus wanted us to stand up straight and claim the divinity that is within us. Not to put him on some pedestal. He didn't come to say, look at me, I'm really great. He came to teach us all that we too have that divinity within us. But we have to turn the switch. We have to turn it on. An English noblewoman had a great experience when a voice, as if from God, spoke to her, and it said, act as if I were, and you will know that I am. Act as if you were, and you shall know that I am. And this is the key to understanding Jesus' teachings. He knew that he must realize his unity with God and that he must act the part of this unity. And so he said, I am the light of the world. I am the way, the truth, and the life. And he did not affirm, I am the resurrection and the life, because he knew he was greater than death. He affirmed, because he affirmed, I am the resurrection and the life. You see, he didn't know it beforehand, but he affirmed it and made it so in his life. Jesus taught that you can do what he did if you claim your unity with God as he did. He came to show us how to do that. He not only taught us with words, he showed us with his life, and he showed us with the ultimate sacrifice, and that was to die. And yet, we know what happened after that. But you must act and make a decision. Jesus taught us what to do, but we must turn the switch. We must turn the switch. We must make that decision. That we remember that Jesus taught and how he proved it by his demonstration in his life. His life proves it. And so he proved it with a stream of consciousness. What he told us was that he had created a stream of consciousness that we could follow as a path that was lit by his words and his actions. The stream of consciousness that leads us not by the man Jesus, but by the Christ within, or the divinity in ourselves, our own united relationship with the infinite. So make that decision today. Now is the time, in this moment, to make that decision and begin to act as if God is. And say, I am the Christ. I am the truth. I am what I want to be. Because we are already there. We are not making something happen that is outside of us. We are pulling from within that which we are to do. It's really frightening to think about, isn't it? Remember the disciples who fell asleep. Sometimes I think that we fall asleep because the truth that we're hearing is way too much for us to encompass in our lives. Sometimes I think that we fall asleep because what we are hearing is more than we can accept or believe that we deserve. And so it is time for us to wake up. To wake up and to move in the direction of our own, bringing our own divinity forth. The illuminating company produces electricity. But we can do more than that. Jesus said, he said, I am the light of the world. But he also said, you are the light of the world. You are the light of the world. So let your light shine. Let your light shine. You know, he also was so very filled with the Spirit. So very filled with the Spirit of God that he let his light shine that illumines the world to this day. He illumines the world to this day. His Spirit is all around us. His teachings are in us. The Christ Spirit is us. It is our connection in God. They tried to kill him, but he wouldn't stay dead. He overcame death and he arose on the third day, and he is our way shower. The Christ message to us is to awake, turn on the switch, and let our light shine. And it's time to accept our true identity. It is time for us to recognize who we truly are and to begin to act it out in our life. And so it is. And so it has always been. God bless you.